The morning sun filtered through the dense jungle canopy, rousing a young tiger cub from his sleep. He yawned, stretching his small limbs, and looked around for his mother. She was always there, a comforting presence, but this morning she was gone. The cub let out a small whimper, his tiny tail drooping as he padded through the undergrowth. The jungle, usually a familiar playground, seemed vast and intimidating now that he was alone. Driven by instinct and a growing thirst, the cub picked up the scent of water. He followed the intoxicating aroma, his little legs pushing through the foliage until he reached a wide, muddy river. The water flowed swiftly, carrying with it the scent of fish and the promise of refreshment. The cub lapped at the cool water, his fear momentarily forgotten. As he drank, a new sound reached his ears, a soft, rustling noise coming from the opposite bank. The cub froze, his ears pricked, listening intently. A family of spotted deer emerged from the trees, their hooves delicate on the muddy bank as they, too, sought to quench their thirst. The cub watched them with wide, curious eyes, his small body hidden in the undergrowth. The jungle, the cub was quickly learning, was a place of both beauty and danger. He was alone, his mother nowhere in sight, and the sounds of the jungle seemed to amplify his fear. But as he watched the deer drink, a primal instinct stirred within him, the instinct to hunt, to survive. He was a tiger after all, and despite his small size, he was a predator in the making. A long, sinuous shape emerged from the water, disturbing the peace of the riverbank. It was a python, its scales glinting in the dappled sunlight as it slithered onto the shore. The deer, alerted to the danger by the python's sudden appearance, scattered in a flurry of hooves and panicked snorts. The python, unfazed by their flight, settled into the warm mud, its tongue flicking in and out, tasting the air. Its cold reptilian eyes scanned the jungle, searching for an easier meal than the deer that had so quickly escaped. The tiger cub, still hidden in the undergrowth, watched the scene unfold with a mixture of fear and fascination. He had never seen a python before, but his instincts told him to be wary. The creature was enormous, its body thicker than the trunk of the young trees that lined the riverbank. The cub's attention was drawn away from the python as a flash of movement near his own hiding spot caught his eye. A small fish, separated from its school, thrashed about in the shallows, desperate to return to the deeper water. The cub, his stomach rumbling with hunger, saw an opportunity for an easier meal. As this crocodile,